The Infinity War is the one in theaters right now.
Yeah, the one that just came out. Black Panther, though, is like, it's really good. Like, for a self-contained story and everything. And Michael B. Jordan is so good in it.
It was really good. I think I saw him in Fantastic Four, and that's all I've ever seen him in.
Really?
And that was garbage.
Oh, he was in the movie Creed, which is a sequel to Rocky.
I love the Rocky movies.
Yeah, he plays Apollo Creed's son. It's really good. And it's the same director for Black Panther, actually. He did both of those.
Nice. It's crazy that Black Panther is this director's fourth or fifth movie.
Something like that.
And it's like the top in the top 5 highest grossing films of all time.
Oh yeah. It made $1 billion.
It made
the first black
ton
movie.
Of money.
Well, black superhero movie.
Oh,
sorry. I mean, there's a lot of black movies.
You forgot Friday.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, The Color Purple too.
Black superhero movies. What about you got Spawn? You got Blade.
Spawn, you don't really see his... He's not... Well, first of all, he's not really a hero, and then second of all, he has the mask on the whole time, and when he doesn't, he's like all burned and stuff.
But he's black.
Coming to America.
Fair enough, I mean...
Coming to America, superhero movie number 3.
Yeah.
Daniel does in episode number 40. Thank you for tuning in. My name's Daniel Acevedo. I'm the host. It's another week of talking with people about stuff. I got 2 first-timers here, actually. So, why don't you guys go ahead and introduce yourself, starting over here.
My name's Jorge. It's kind of weird introducing myself because I always find it really awkward that I have to introduce myself with George or Jorge. Yeah. You pick one or the other. You call me both, actually. Now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, and I'm cool with it.
I feel like I call you Jorge more than often.
Maybe, but it's really weird because I'm always like, look, man, pick one or the other. If you start going back and forth with 2, I'm going to be weirded out.
You're my Jorgita.
So you actually say Jorge. You never call me George.
No.
But there's maybe 4 or 5 people that can call me both, and I'm okay with it. Usually I'm weirded out. So.
You're more weirded out by people calling you both than one or the other?
Yes. It's like, pick one. Huh. You can't call me both.
I'm going to start calling you George.
You fucking bastard. I'm going to stop talking to you, dude.
Yeah, now I'm going to go back and forth between both now.
You got to.
You're both pricks.
I don't have people who like rotate, but they'll stick to one. Like I have people who call me Dan, or some people call me Danny. I'm not a big fan of Danny, but Daniel or Dan's fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, you have that as well, right?
Yeah, my name is Michael or Mike or Mikey, depending who you're asking. I don't know.
Yeah,
I prefer Mike. I'm in a more professional surrounding and setting now as an adolescent.
Yeah, I think when I first met you, you introduced yourself as Mikey, but now it's Mike.
I've
grown, I like it.
I've matured.
Times have changed.
Dude, it's been a while since all 3 of us have been together.
Dude, it's been
years.
Damn, how long ago did we first all meet?
It was as you were leaving Panera.
Yeah, 2012, 2013?
Something like that.
Yeah, because I think I worked with you, like, your last week.
Yeah. I remember seeing you there.
Yeah. Oh, you took his spot.
Yeah, I did.
You did take his spot. You were in the dining room the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, huh?
That was me.
That was his spot.
That was my slice of heaven right there.
I did a really shitty job before I left, so I apologize before leaving.
I remember, like, my first day of training, and you were supposed to be there to train me, and you weren't there yet. And the boss at the time, she was like, "Oh, he's late. It's fine. He'll show up at some point."
I don't think I've ever been late except the time I got a speeding ticket, and that time probably my last day, my last week. I'm normally really punctual, being an Englishman.
Yeah, I fucking lived there. I was just like, because the thing was that there was a comic book store in the strip of the Otay Mall, so I'd buy like a stack of books, go to that back corner table by the soda machine, and just fucking read the whole stack, and then just eat and go home. And the next day I come back in at like 2 o'clock, do the same fucking shift, and then get the stack of books, and then just fucking...
There were people that would sleep outside in their cars, like Ray and etc.
That is fucking gnarly. I remember that shit, though.
Well, Ray was kind of homeless.
Oh, yeah.
I don't give a shit. I mean,
he was...
Ray don't even have a cell phone.
No, he was.
Was or is?
No, he's
he
married
was. He's
now.
good. He's good.
Cool.
Yeah.
I tell you what, though, he gave me one of the best high experiences of my life. He taught me If you get weed and you put some wax on it and then get another bit of weed and smush it, it's called a peanut butter sandwich. And then you smoke it. It got me very high.
I thought you were gonna say like you get a nugget of weed and you crush it in a paper towel and run it into some warm water, you stick it at your bum hole, and then you just like the best high of your life, dude.
Wow. I think what I was thinking.
It's funny that you bring up peanut butter because we're drinking peanut butter stouts right now.
That is true.
Oh, I got a mango.
Shout out to Belch and Beaver
IPA,
Brewery.
Yes.
If you feel free to endorse us.
Yes, send us a 6-pack or 3.
Yeah, hey, advertise on this show. Listen, pay for my opinions on Israel.
On Israel. Is it too early for politics?
Maybe.
That's like another beer. No.
Yeah, we could save that. We could table that for a little bit. And then I'm drinking a No Effects Punkin' Drublick right now.
Yeah.
This beer's pretty
Punkin'
good,
Drublick.
man.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. I expected it to not be very good at all.
What is it, like 5%? 5.8? Yeah, it's pretty good for a lager.
What's this one?
Yeah.
This one is 6.6. What's yours?
Not that high, but it's 5.3.
Huh.
But it tastes like peanut butter, so that's all that matters.
It's delicious.
Have you ever seen at the tasting room, they have the fucking tarros with like the ice cream in it and caramel and all that shit?
Yes.
And that fucking beer in it?
Yes, I have had
It
those.
looks really intense, and I'd love to experience it someday, but
Why? Haven't
why
you?
not? Bitch, I'm not gonna finish that shit. Like, there's
Poodle.
no fucking way I'd finish that shit. Like, it's an insane, like, tall mountain of shit.
Maybe we can share a straw.
Well, I mean, fuck the straw. They give you a spoon with that shit.
Let's get a straw.
I think you could power through.
You
I
just
believe in
fucking
you.
use one straw and you just
Yeah.
end up on each end.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be like Lady and the Tramp.
I was going to say Beauty and the Beast, but yeah, that's the
yeah.
right one.
Oh, what a night.
Hey, dibs on Beast, dude. Like a rerun of fucking Will and Grace with me and you.
I drink
Dibs
a lot.
on Grace, baby. Ooh.
I never saw that show.
He's
I watched
taking
it
it in
like
the
a
ass
little
'cause
bit.
he's
I saw it a couple of times. It's more a fan of Friends.
Yeah, I'm all about Friends. I watched Friends several times, like when I was a kid, and then like
still
as an
am
adult. Yeah,
I've never finished Friends.
Really?
Ever.
You've never seen the last
Pivot.
episode?
Pivot.
I've seen that episode.
Pivot.
I've seen that episode, but I never finished it. I just can't stop rewatching The Office. It's just like the go-to.
You still ain't seen the
for
English one, have
ever.
you?
Huh?
You still ain't seen the English one?
No, I watched a little bit of the English one. I couldn't. Get
Oh,
into
the
it.
English one's good. Yeah, it's great.
I tried watching the Australian version of Wilfred.
Yeah, that's like one season, right?
It was hard to get through. I didn't finish it.
Yeah.
Is that the Dog Man person?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the show that was on FX with Elijah Wood, and
Yeah.
there's a guy who's dressed as a dog, but he's
He's
is
the
a dog
only
in
one
the
that
show.
can see him
yeah,
like
and he's
that.
the only one that
Right.
can see him like that. Yeah.
Speaking of Elijah, is he the one that was in Green Street Hooligans?
Oh, I have no idea.
He was in Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
Frodo.
Yeah.
Who's
Frodo in Lord of the Rings?
Who's a little bitch like Spider-Man, the first one?
Oh, Tobey Maguire.
Tobey Maguire.
No, it's not him either. Who was in that
Oh, Andrew
movie?
Garfield.
No.
Who looks like Elijah Wood?
Yeah, the really like scrawny little.
You know who
Like
I
the
thought
guy
looked
who
a
played
lot
Harry
like
Potter?
Elijah Wood?
No, yeah,
No?
it kind of looks like him.
The person I thought it looked a lot like Elijah Wood, and I was a little confused, is Ramsay from Game of Thrones.
Oh, okay.
You know, did you watch Game of Thrones or?
Off and on.
Dude, Game of Thrones was insane. Did you didn't watch that
My
shit?
God, dude.
Oh, dude. Lots of
Do you? We started it on Netflix or whatever it was. And
Yeah.
we like try and watch stuff together, but she like powers through it.
Same.
And then I'm like, all right, let's watch it together. It sounds like something I'll be into. And then like we start one episode. Next day she's like 4 episodes in. I'm like, what the hell happened? And then she just carries on.
You're like, what the fuck? We had an agreement.
Yeah, I should have written it in contract or something. Changing the
Get
password.
that laminated. I remember I had the same issue when I was like in a long-term relationship. Like but I was the person who would skip ahead.
Dickhead, dude. It's a shitty feeling to leave the other person with.
Yeah. Do you have any guilt?
Not really. No, we broke up, so I'm
Well,
good
yeah.
now.
Nice.
I got a confession to make.
Yeah.
Okay.
We watched Sabrina.
Confession session.
You watch what?
Sabrina, you ever see that?
Oh, the Teenage Witch. Yeah, I watched that when that
I
aired.
fucking love that show as a kid,
Yeah.
and I still love it. We're watching it now.
I
don't know if it holds up now. I haven't seen it in a while.
It's
but...
very 90s.
Yeah.
For sure.
never watched that, and I never watched Boy Meets World either.
Yeah. It's a
Oh
little
yeah, I
before.
watched Boy Meets World. Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people did. Like almost.
Well, that show was really interesting because like the first season, the kid was in elementary school, and then he was in like high school. No, elementary or middle school. I think it might have been middle school. But then he was in high school for a few seasons, and then he was in college for a few seasons. So it's like you just got to watch this kid grow up.
And then the new one, his daughter is in high school, right?
Is a new one?
Girl Meets World.
Yeah, Girl Meets World.
Oh.
Yeah, it's about his daughter.
Yeah, I didn't watch it.
Yeah, we gotta watch it.
I don't fucking get to watch it.
Did you guys watch Third Rock from the Sun? Was that big out here?
I did. John Lithgow, dude.
Yeah, that little weirdo. The weirdo guy.
Oh, I don't remember his fucking actor name, but I know
he was
exactly
really
what you're talking
tall,
about.
right?
He did cameos in like That 70s Show and
The bald guy.
Yeah.
No. Oh yeah, that is the bald guy.
You know that chick that's in it? She became a massive like Snapchat.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say like
the hoe.
Speaking of Snapchat hoes, you guys see that video of that girl twerking and her tampons just sticking out, flying all over the place?
No, not
and
at
then
all.
the people in the comments were like, "Yo, like, what's up?" And then she was just all embarrassed. I felt bad when I watched it. I was like, "Damn, poor girl, dude."
Yeah, nobody wants
Why
to use
are
their
you
tampon
twerking on that like sensitive time of the month? I assume.
I figured it'd be kind of messy,
Right?
probably.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, I don't know. I don't have that issue.
Yeah,
I don't
get
have
that,
a vagina. So.
I'm just playing.
I mean, I respect for women that have a vagina, but I don't know if I'd be able to put up with the pain for that.
With the blood. No.
It's just a massacre in my pants, dude.
Yeah, since living with a girl, I've learned a lot. That's for sure.
Since living with a girl, I realized I'm very fucking clean.
Yes.
Hey,
that's
same.
what I'm saying.
Oh, man.
I thought I was a slob to
Me too, dude. I was like, damn, this is gonna be hard. I'm gonna have to pick up after myself all the time and shit. And I constantly find myself like, nobody in this fucking house clean but me.
Right.
What the fuck, dude?
I remember that shit coming home and being like, why the fuck are there 7 pairs of shoes in the living room?
Yeah, dude. She don't put anything away, and I want to say something, but she makes more money than me. So I'm like, I'm just gonna let this slide.
All right, you win this time.
Yeah, I'll put it away for her.
I just get upset over the smallest things, like
what?
Like I don't eat the hot Cheetos. Why is there no chip clip on this?
Oh, I love chip clips, bro.
They sell them by the pack of like 20.
Magnetic ones, though.
Just roll it up.
You ever get magnetic ones?
See,
no,
you're the
unravel.
woman I can never live with.
Yeah.
I can never live with you.
That first time your favorite packet of crisps don't open like freshly, that's when you get a chip clip.
I'll have to invest in that. I don't have chip clips. My roommate does.
See, I usually finish the bag of chips on the first sitting, so don't need them.
What's your top 3 favorite crisps?
Chips?
Yeah. Chips.
Crisps?
We're gonna say crisps.
Crisps. I would say number 1 used to be. I used to like the lemon Lay's a lot, but I do over the years have changed. Like probably I would do the flaming hot Ruffles.
Rooflays.
Rooflays
or Ruffles? There's a difference.
Roofies. Flaming hot Roofies.
They have ridges.
Is that?
One of them has ridges.
There's like Mexican.
Wait, what?
Ruffles.
So okay, the American ones.
Okay.
Not the queso ones. That Cheetos, the regular ones.
Puffs?
No, I just said the regular ones. Crunchy.
Damn, relax.
Come on, dude.
And
I don't think I like the stick pretzels, like the little short stick pretzels.
Really?
That's not a crisp.
I mean, they're in the chip aisle.
How are you gonna say that's a crisp?
All right. So if I had to pick a third, crisp.
It's its own genre.
Okay.
Snack maybe.
So crisp is how you say chips and
Yeah.
what you call chips in the.
And
England,
chip is a French fry.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, like fish and chips,
Yeah.
dude.
Cause you.
All right. So third, French fry.
I guess that counts. Sabritones on up there?
What's that?
Sabritones.
No, dude. Rancheritos, dude.
Oh.
Rancheritos are number 3, dude.
Rancheritos?
Yeah.
I
I
gotta
don't think I
say.
even had that.
The bag says mero mero, pero más ranchero, dude. Right there, dude. Serious. That's what the bag says.
That's how you know it's bueno.
Sabritones are up there. I think Cheeto Puffs, or Wotsits, as they're called in England.
What's it?
Really?
Wotsits.
The fuck are Wotsits?
Wotsits.
What's it?
Breaking news.
What the fuck are what's it?
They're like Cheetos, probably half the size because we're modest. You guys have like
suck that in.
one bag. One bag is like 6 serving sizes out here. It's crazy.
Oh yeah,
But,
the serving sizes are like a shock, right?
What was one of the biggest like culture shocks when you moved out here to America?
Wait, really quick. When did you move? Like what year was that?
06.
06, okay.
So you were
So
like,
wait,
13?
remember when Beckham came out here?
yeah.
That was 05.
That was your dad?
Yeah.
You're like, I had to follow Beckham.
I know. I was like, I'll follow you, mate. So I came out trying to follow that, and soccer wasn't big out here yet. Footy. So like I was hoping it would get bigger, and I've seen it grow. That's where my tangent's going.
Oh yeah, it's gotten bigger, and especially here, like in San Diego.
Yeah, definitely.
Got a big Mexican crowd.
Yeah, the only downside is America not qualifying, so it kind of kills the vibe a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm feeling like it will still get kind of big, because last time they shut down University Avenue.
Yeah, on 30th. They closed like a block off, and they had a big Jumbotron, and they were playing it.
It was amazing.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
I thought you were going to say they shut down University and just had a big soccer game, like in the street.
No, we're talking about the World Cup.
There were thousands of people out there, like literally, on 30th.
Yeah.
And University.
Those were some good games.
Where was the last one, Brazil?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You remember that fucking Germany-Brazil game? Oh my god. Where they got fucking slaughtered?
Yeah. They're never going to forget that. That's what's crazy.
No.
In Brazil, too.
I honestly thought there were going to be riots that night.
Yeah, me too. My boy went out there. You know Tripp? Christian Tripp?
Yeah.
He's out. Shout out Christian Tripp. He's out there. Or he was out there.
Hell yeah.
But now you're...
He out there.
He out there.
Just give his Instagram handle.
Yeah, what's his Instagram handle?
I don't know.
Christian Tripp D's nuts.
But let's go at Mikey, MIIIKEY 90.
For free blowjobs. At Mikey90.
Funny.
You want to plug your Instagram?
I'll do it at the end.
But I'm going on the World Cup.
Yeah, okay. Is that why you're going to Russia?
I'm going to Russia. I'm going. So the flight turned out to be cheaper to stop off in Paris.
Okay.
So I'm going to be there for 4 days, because why not?
Yeah.
And then Russia for like 10 days. I'm going to see 5 games, 3 cities. Freaking stoked, man.
Yeah, that sounds fucking awesome.
What games are you going
to? Mexico, Germany, Poland, Senegal, Portugal, Morocco, Brazil, Costa Rica, England, Panama.
Those are all going to be good games. Yeah.
You take a Mexico jersey, wear them at all the games?
I'm wearing nothing but jerseys and Adidas trousers. I don't know if
you look like you're sponsored by Adidas right now.
I wish I was. I kind of... Actually, my team gave me this attire. Well, they wear Adidas, so
yeah,
I get to wear Adidas.
Nice. Are you a Nike guy?
I don't know dick about like sports brands and wears and shit like that.
You're either Nike or Adidas.
Hey, your boy is a Vans man.
Oh, I got Vans on right now
like
too.
I do have a pair of Nike shoes. Adidas, I just think of, in 3rd grade when everyone just like knew those rumors about Marilyn Manson and his rib taken out.
How's that relevant?
Well, let me fucking get to it, dude.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, so you get to those kind of rumors in 3rd grade, and then fucking every 3rd grader is like, oh, BMW, big Mexican wieners, or Adidas, all day I dream about sex, kind of shit like that.
Soccer.
So I'm just kind of like...
I forgot about that.
I don't...
All day I dream about soccer.
Yeah.
All day I dream... all day Mikey... No, I'm just...
Some people who are watching this, or hearing this, they might not be aware of that Marilyn Manson thing. But there was a rumor, like when we were growing up, which would have been like in the mid-'90s, that the singer Marilyn Manson had surgery to remove a couple of his ribs so that he could fillet himself.
Can I just say that even in England, that was a massive rumor. And I was on Reddit the other day, and I saw this. There was like, do you guys remember the rumor about that? And everyone from every country was like, yeah, we heard it in Amsterdam. We heard it in friggin' France. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, it was
huge, massive.
Like, everybody in my school knew about it.
Yeah.
Well, knew the rumor at least, but like...
Yeah, and that was before the internet.
Right?
Yeah.
Well,
it's just fucking 3rd graders telling each other, it's like, you know this dude that looks like the devil? Like, sucked his own dick?
He had some bangers, though.
Oh, yeah. Marilyn Manson was fucking great.
Yeah.
Did you see Nine Inch Nails going on tour?
Yeah, I did. Did you hear their new song?
No, I haven't.
It just came out last night.
But the only way to buy
really
tickets is physically
at
the
in
venue.
person.
That's great, dude.
Shout
I love
out
that.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the only problem is that they're not playing a San Diego show.
No, of course
they're not, but they're playing 4 shows at the Palladium.
That's fucking cool. Yeah. That's a small venue for
them.
Yeah,
like right across the street from Amoeba.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen them already?
I've seen them once.
I have never seen Nine Inch Nails. Yeah.
I was on one time when they opened for Jane's Addiction.
That's weird.
That was really weird, yeah. Like, we left, and they were done.
Well, yeah, Jane's Addiction would be super fucking underwhelming after Nine Inch Nails.
For real.
Like,
I saw him at the Forum.
Yeah.
And I thought I was going to die. Like, I'm a tall guy, 6'4", but I thought I was going to get suffocated and, like, squashed to death. I was like...
Just dudes like me just moshing?
Yeah, it was insane, dude.
I'd like to go see them again, especially I think a Palladium show for Nine Inch Nails. I think that's intimate for them.
Oh yeah, totally.
He's older now, huh? He's off the drugs.
Is he? Yeah, he's clean, right?
Yeah.
For a while, hasn't he?
He's fucking ripped now too.
Yeah,
I haven't seen
that's
picture
why,
weights. Yeah.
The last thing I remember about Trent Reznor is when he was very active on Twitter, and his profile was interests, synthesizers, and puppies. And I was like, that's very Trent Reznor.
I love Trent. He grew up in New Zealand, Australia, or something.
Oh, really? I wasn't aware of that.
And he was massively into comic books. He was out in the desert. I might be totally bullshitting it, but it's a famous story about someone like that.
Yeah. So it's either Trent Reznor or somebody else. Yeah.
It might be someone.
So yeah, I mean, I saw Distillers recently.
So
yeah, they had a gig announced because tickets were supposed to go on sale.
I saw it from you originally.
Yeah.
Both times.
So what is it? The Observatory in San Diego in North Park. They announced like a couple weeks ago that Distillers were playing a show there, and tickets were supposed to go on sale today. But then they deleted the event page.
Well, they deleted the event page like 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Observatory itself or Distillers?
It went up by the Distillers, I think. I'm pretty sure.
On the Distillers page?
Yeah, because I couldn't find anything.
Yeah.
Nothing on the internet.
I think they like prematurely announced a show for like a tour they haven't announced yet.
Yeah.
I would love to go see them.
Yeah, so it's going to be a lot easier to get tickets for this.
Because I remember trying to get tickets for the show that they played at the Casbah, because that would have been the perfect fucking venue for them. Like,
it was fucking crazy, dude.
Yeah.
That was fucking nuts. Like, I'd never been to a show that closed and intimate with, like, the crowd itself, and then a band that's, like, coming back after years of not having played together and her just playing Distiller songs, like, on her solo stuff.
Yeah.
It was fucking stupid fucking crazy, dude. It was insane to be there. Yeah, they played a majority of their set was off Coral Fang.
Mm-hmm. That's cool.
Like, I'm fine with that.
One, right?
Yeah, I'm completely fine with it. What's that?
The older one?
The third one, the last one.
Okay.
The one with the she's cut open on the side and the blood coming out is like
white
razor
and red
blades
on the cover.
Oh
yeah.
But no, I was very excited on that, and that was a hell of a good night. We almost dipped out too. We're like, fuck it, they ain't gonna come out. And then at the end of the show, well, no, I'm talking about after the show. Like she's not gonna come out.
You were hanging outside the venue.
Yeah, and then as soon as we were ready to leave, she fucking came out and did autographs and pictures, all kinds of shit. That was hell tight.
Speaking of bands that just come back, I saw the Arctic Monkeys. You see them? You like them?
Oh yeah, no, I like Arctic Monkeys. I've seen them a few times.
I was trying to get tickets recently. I couldn't get it. I got some last minute, but it turns out that was their first show back in 4 years or whatever.
Yeah, they haven't played in a while, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was the opening gig for the whole tour, and they did intro songs. It was I didn't even realize, but it was really cool.
That's super fucking cool, dude.
How
I
was
saw
it?
them at Soma 10 years ago.
Oh, I was at that one.
Yeah.
There was hella kids from TJ doing coke off the floor.
Oh, dude, there were so many people doing coke.
There's so many.
I've never seen anything like that at any other show. It was
and they're
so
just
weird.
knelt down, and I feel bad flashing my cell phone tying their shoes, and I just look down. They're just doing lines of coke on the floor. And I was like,
that
oh,
they were just
cool.
you would just see people duck down for over the span of 10 minutes right before they went on, and everybody was doing coke. It was crazy.
And I saw them there. And then I saw them also open the radio show with I think it was Jimmy Eat World and Queens of the Stone Age and some other band.
Word. Oh yeah, it was 91X Fest, right?
It was Rex the Halls,
Rex the Halls. Yeah. It was Cage the Elephant.
That's who it was. Yeah.
Yeah. Queens of the Stone Age, Vampire Weekend.
Vampire Weekend was fun though. I never
Alt
seen
J, an Arctic Monkeys.
Yeah.
That was a fucking cool show.
That was really
that was a good lineup. Huh?
That was my first Queens of the Stone Age experience.
It's 2010, 2011, I think.
Something like that. And then me and you. No, it was 2013, because I talked to you about going to that show.
I guess it might have been. Shit.
Yeah. And then me and you just saw them recently this year. A few months ago.
I've been to a lot of shows this year.
I've been to 3 or 2.
They're 6 or 7.
We're talking about January to.
Yeah. A lot of hip hop ones too.
Yeah.
I saw E40, Snoop, Too Short.
Oh, you went to that Snoop Dogg concert?
Yeah.
He's great.
Yeah,
he's a lot of fun.
He had a couple of strippers on the strip poles.
It was hella funny.
Yeah, I saw some
Instagram.
clips of that
on
Instagram. Yeah,
They
were just there the whole show.
Yeah, and then he made it rain fake money. That was kind of cool.
It's just like $100 bills with like Snoop Dogg on them.
Yeah, they were kind of like giant, like go in your face, like
just fucking paper cuts on the boy's forehead.
You're like ducking and diving.
That's not funny. You been in any shows?
This year, fuck, I think I have. Next week, I'm gonna go see Godspeed You Black Emperor at the Observatory.
I saw you checking it out.
Yeah, I'm really stoked about that. Oh, I saw the Aquabats in LA like last month.
Wasn't the Back to the Beach?
No, it wasn't Back to the Beach, but it was the anniversary show for their first album, the Fury of the Aquabats, or no, the Return of the Aquabats. I forget which one it is. But yeah, they did their whole first album, like the entire thing, all the way through, and they brought Travis Barker out for a few songs as well because he played drums for their first album.
I didn't know.
And he came out for like 3 songs, but he came out in the full like costume and everything, so that was great. Right. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Nice. Yeah, I met up with some people I knew like in the area.
Who else was there?
It was just them. I didn't see the opener. I was drinking. Because it's at the... they played at the... what is that fucking venue called? The Fonda Theater. And there's like a restaurant/bar that's like attached to it called the Blue Palm. And so I was just drinking there like beforehand. Yeah, this is in Los Angeles. Yeah.
Nice. I usually try to avoid going to shows in LA. Like I'm not.
I just try to go avoid LA in general.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
way to drive over LA.
I know.
Going to Northern California.
I'd rather drive to Riverside and around.
Fuck LA, dude.
I used to go up there all the time for shows, but now I just like. That was the first time I've driven up there for a while. Yeah.
I think I've only been to 2 LA shows, maybe. Oh yeah, no, 2 shows. Ever? 2 shows in LA ever. Wow. I saw Albert Hammond Jr. at the what theater was it? It was a really tiny one. Not the Pomona Theater. I don't remember which one.
Like Pantages or Fox Theater.
I think it was the Fox Theater.
Yeah.
And then I saw Blink-182 on the 10-year anniversary for the self-titled.
Oh yeah.
At the Palladium.
The earliest I've ever been in line to wait for a gig was like 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
For who?
Foo Fighters.
Oh, okay.
And it was like an 8 o'clock show. We just sat outside and camped, basically.
I've gotten in line for shows at stupid,
like earlier,
stupid fucking times.
Really?
That if I did it now, I just wouldn't want to go to the show.
Yeah.
Like who? What time?
Blink's reunion tour in 2009.
Okay.
I got in line at about 3 a.m, and there was already like 3 people ahead of us, and then right behind us were these 3 dudes that flew over from Korea. And we're following them all over America.
No shit.
Yeah, dude.
That's crazy.
I ended up getting in a fight with one of them during Taking Back Sunday on the barricade.
Really?
Like
and they kicked his ass out, dude.
Man.
Huh?
It's like half your size.
No, dude, this motherfucker was big.
He's
He was big as me. I'm not lying, dude.
Why'd you get into a fight with him?
Not a fight, but like a scuffle a little bit. I don't, because it's just getting crazy. You know, it's crowd surfers.
Yeah.
You know, the crowd surfers don't have control over what happens when security pulls them down.
Yeah.
So they pull the fucking dude down, or they pull the crowd surfer down over him, and he gets fucking whacked, and he's all mad at me, and I'm like, bitch, what the fuck is wrong? He starts shoving me, trying to get me off the barricade, and I was like, back the fuck up, dude. So I fucking just elbowed his ass real quick. Not his ass, but elbowed him in the fucking face.
Yeah.
And he starts trying to shove me off the barricade and shit, and I was like, yo, man, what the fuck? And then security was like, get the fuck out of here, dude. Get your ass back there. It was at the amphitheater in Chula Vista.
Yeah, it was when they played with Weezer, right?
It was Weezer, Taking Back Sunday, fucking, not Matt and Kim. Matt and Kim was the 2010 or 13 or something like that. But, fuck, who's that rapper that does the college song?
Fucking...
Sure, it's not Travis.
Chester French? Is that not him?
No, I love college.
Yeah, that guy.
Hey,
he was opening.
Fuck, what was that guy's name?
I don't remember, but he was opening, and then I was reading online that the show after us was in LA, and they just booed him off the stage. As soon as he came on.
I remember him playing like a 15-minute set, so it was like super short. But then he tried to do like crowd interaction, and nobody was having it.
Yeah,
like,
nobody gave a shit.
All right, everybody go da 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 da. He put the mic out.
Silence.
Nobody gave a shit.
Nothing.
Yeah, he just when that song came out, he's just one of those like hits that like, I mean, like cool. I mean, good work if you wrote it yourself, but like it's just it's not a good song.
That song blew the fuck up. That song was like super popular.
It was huge, but I did not give a shit for that song at all.
I was at a show one time, and when you take your go, you gotta kind of like put your arms around them if they're on the barricades.
No, dude,
All right.
I was gone. I was like, yo, you take care of yourself.
This one
I'm going
time,
in the fucking pit.
One time I did it, And there was this. I was doing a real good job, like way into the concert.
Who was it? Who were you saying?
It wasn't. I want to say Queens, but it wasn't even that intense.
I don't think he means who were you dating?
No. I'm saying. Well, if you want to answer that, but
no. But yeah, Queens.
But
I think Queens of the Stone Age. But right toward the end of a concert, all of a sudden, this little lesbian chick starts buffing in my way. I'm looking at her. I'm like, "You're like half my size. Get out the way," kind of thing. She's like pushing my elbow.
Dude, these little people think they just shove the big people out of the way. It's like,
she
look, I don't feel that bad. Like, yeah, I'm sorry I'm in your way, but I'm not going to let you shove me.
I don't care. Yeah. And she had like this taller, like blonde chick with her, and the blonde chick starts putting her finger in my face, like get out the way, like all drunk and shit.
What the fuck?
Yeah, and I'm looking at her like, what the fuck? And then my girl, who is Latina and a little bit intoxicated at the time, turned around and saw this and was like, "You don't effing look at my man like that." And she grabbed this chick's finger and like almost broke it, like snapping it back. These two lesbians just dipped after that. So I'm gonna take my girl to every concert now.
Yes, dude.
To get the girls I can't get.
Sometimes, like more lately, my girlfriend, she's really short. She's about like 5'1" maybe. So I find myself getting to shows like semi early to get a good spot for her.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's my main concern.
Yeah, that makes
like
sense.
As long as we can get you a good spot, so I can go in the pit, I'm good. Like,
that's what happened
because
at
we went to
Queens,
Chain Fest, huh?
That's what happened at Queens of the Stone Age.
No, we got her. Oh yeah. That's what. Yeah, we went into the bar side of the observatory. I didn't even know they were gonna let us in until I went in by myself.
That's the trick.
Oh yeah, the West Coast Tavern.
Yeah, you go in there, you eat, you drink, and they give you a wristband to go right in, and they open the doors at the same time, but nobody's in the fucking bar.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's the bar's like max 25 people when the show opens up.
Yeah.
And the line out back is like around the fucking block. So you go in, you pound a few beers, you get some food if you want, and then you like the doors open literally at the same time.
I showed up at like 6, and these fools are waiting around the corner since like 3.
Yeah.
And I just rode in.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
We weren't very far from the barricade.
I mean, that place isn't like super big either. Like I've never really had a problem like getting kind of close. I don't go for like barrier or anything, but if you come in like on the right side, you can get like way up there.
Yeah. They've had some great shows lately. I'll give them credit.
Yeah, the guy who books for the Casbah, he like is handling booking for them now. So they have a lot of good shows coming up.
So I've heard a lot of places have connections. Like if they go to a place in LA and the connection is with a place in San Diego, they normally have to go down there too.
Oh, the venue? Yeah, sometimes that works out like that way. Like,
is it the same owner for the Santa Ana Observatory?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they own that one, and then because this one was originally called the North Park Theater, and then they bought it like just to have the name, I guess.
Nice.
So like it's Observatory North Park. Yeah.
And Observatory Orange County is the other one.
Yeah, they're gonna start a franchise, I think.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, I like both venues. Have you been to the LA one?
I haven't. No.
It's two rooms. There's one main room that you go straight down the center of the room. I don't. You can't call it an arena. You can't.
Corridor. Corridor.
Auditorium.
Yeah, auditorium. Okay. Auditorium. You go down the center of the auditorium, and then fucking it spreads out into like little hallways that go around the stage, and it looks like oval ways. And then there's a bar in that corner, and a bar in that corner, and the bar in the back, all the way in the back, and then the pit's right in the middle with a really short, low stage, but there's a barricade. It's one of the most intimate auditoriums that I've seen. It's crazy. And then the other one, the little small room, is probably the size of the apartment, honestly.
What?
Really?
Yeah.
That's fucking
there was
tiny.
one night for my birthday, I went to see Say Anything with Modern Baseball in the main auditorium, and then in the other one was Tech 9 the same night. Yeah.
So random.
So if you bought a ticket, you can go back to either one you wanted. But I was there for Modern Baseball mostly. So. Yeah.
Not saying anything.
Huh?
Not saying anything.
I watched Say Anything, but I wasn't really there to see him. Oh, and the thing was, when I was watching Say Anything, I was at the right backside of the bar, and I see this dude, and he moves, and I see Mike Herrera from MXPX there.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, oh shit, that's him. I'm gonna take a picture with him. So I asked I come up to him, I was like, hey man, are you cool if I take a picture with you? And he's like, yeah, no problem. And I am assuming he thought I was gonna take like a selfie or whatever. And I hand my cell phone to the other guy. Your beer.
Oh, okay, hold on. Wait.
Oh, nothing spilled. You're good.
We're good.
And I asked the dude that was with him to take a picture of us. And the guy looked at me really weird, like, okay. I was like,
Who
bitch,
is
just
this
take the
dude?
picture.
Yeah.
After I researched, I tagged him in it, and I was going through Mike Herrera's Instagram, and I realized the guy who I told to hold my cell phone is the singer for Zebrahead.
Oh.
Yeah. And I was just like, oh, maybe that's why he looked at me weird.
He's like, oh, you don't want me in the photo?
You don't
too?
want fucking me in the picture, bitch. Like,
There was a similar time I did that when I saw Eagles of Death Metal. I saw the main guy walking. I don't know his name. I want to say Jesse.
Yeah.
Jesse
like,
something.
Something with an H.
Yeah, maybe.
Jesse Higgs.
I got a photo with him, which is kind of cool. And then I saw no, this was Queens of the Stone Age. I'm sure I'm bullshitting.
I thought it was true. Them Crooked Vultures.
No, because this is a specific story about a song. I saw Queens, and I saw one of the other guys who I thought was opening for Queens, like the other band. And I was like, I had on a cue card, Avon. That was my favorite song. I was like, can he tell Josh Homme to play the song? And I gave it to him, and he looks at me kind of funny. And he goes, yeah, I guess I can do that. And I research it later, and he's in the fucking band as like a second guitarist. I'm like, shit, my bad.
Yeah, they had there's 3 guitars in that band.
Yeah.
Right? Josh Homme.
Yeah.
There's like
It's the bold
standard
dude.
tuning.
Okay.
It's like standard tune guitar, drop D, and then like drop C guitar. And all 3 of them play at the same time. It's fucking weird.
Their bassist is really good.
Yeah.
They stole him from the opening band from before.
Really?
Yeah, because I saw him open. I was like, that guy's kind of good. And next time I saw Queens, they had him in the band.
The whole band's great. Yeah.
Yeah.
Their drummer too. He drummed on the first Mars Volta album.
What's his name?
What is it? Fucking
Omar?
Zach Hill? No.
Oh, it's not the brother, is it?
Fuck. No. It's Mars Volta. No, the drummer from Mars Volta.
Yeah, the brother with. Oh wait, no, maybe I'm thinking.
There's no brothers in Mars Volta.
Yeah, it is the drummer. Or am I thinking of At the Drive-In?
Well, there's no brothers in At the Drive-In either.
Bitch,
well,
the singer's drum. The singer
and the guitarist, and they work on everything.
Okay,
together.
that's what I'm thinking about.
You're the singer for Mars Volta, who was also the singer for At the Drive-In.
He's thinking about Oasis.
Cedric Bixler Zavala, and Omar Rodriguez Lopez is the guitarist. Yeah.
Bringing up Oasis, there's a really good. Randomly popped
I
in my head.
said maybe.
No, dude. There's is maybe
maybe
I'm fucking this up, but is Oasis the same band that did Wonderwall?
Yeah.
And
okay, so there's a really cool remix out there. There's a really cool remix out there of Wonderwall with Boulevard of Broken Dreams, and it's really fucking cool. Yeah.
Oh, they do Wonderwall over they take the vocals
They
from it,
dub
right?
them together, kind of like that remix of In the End from Linkin Park and Smash Mouth.
What's your favorite Oasis song?
That's got to be up there. Champagne Supernova is good.
Yeah.
Because they're massive anthems for anyone that's English and drinks. So pretty much everyone that's English. So when I'm in Russia, it's definitely gonna be played. And Venga Boys. You know Venga Boys?
Yeah, I know Venga Boys.
I don't fucking.
Boom, 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 boom.
I want you in my room. We'll spend the night together from now until forever.
You guys are good, dude.
Yeah, I know.
Acapella that shit.
We need to go to Red Wings.
Oh, you want to?
I love Red Wings.
It's Friday night.
You know what's funny is in England, I was like a regular kind of middle of the road, kind of not outcast, but I hang out with my own group of friends kind of thing. Kind of quiet. I was a bloke. I came out here junior, senior year, and being the English kid in school, I became super popular.
Yeah.
And it was like overnight. So that shit changed me hella. As you can tell.
For bad or?
I'm a great person. No, I'm just playing. No, I think it definitely made me more confident.
Yeah, that's got to be a big fucking change.
Yeah, without trying to get it to my head, but
yeah,
it made me way more social, and networking definitely improved.
Nice.
Yeah, it's easy to be social, I think.
Yeah,
you just talk.
Especially when people just approach you about your accent.
Oh, yeah, I think that's what forced it, actually. Everyone asking questions.
Yeah.
Same fucking question for 10 years, guys.
Are you English?
Where are you from? What language do you speak?
How big's your dick?
No, they can normally tell that.
I know, everyone's just looks like an acorn.
Hey, we don't need to body shame here.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Right,
that's next episode.
Oh, okay. We just fucking go at it with each other.
One of the worst questions I've had is, what language do you speak in England? And this was from
People ask you that?
Yeah, this was from an American, I think about 18 years 19 years old.
Oh my god.
Would you ever fuck with him?
Fuck with him?
Like, be like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, we speak fucking Arabic.
No, yeah,
in
it gets
England.
all the time. I'm like, yeah, we spoke French. He's like, oh, really?
That's real interesting.
Yeah. And one guy asked if we have a zoo. One guy asked if we have cars as well. I'm like, we're not a third world country, bro. Like, even Africa, like...
Hey, so y'all got a zoo out there?
We got a couple of great zoos.
Really? Better than San Diego Zoo?
No, the San Diego
San Diego's
is like the best one in the world.
it's great.
Dude,
They had a freaking white rhino.
They have everything, yeah.
Had or still
They
do.
got koalas.
They don't have a white rhino no more, do
Ooh,
they?
my girl told me.
They got elephants.
The
Like 4 or 5?
white rhino female one
Got
was
pregnant.
artificially inseminated.
Yep.
Nice, dude.
Yeah.
See,
I saw
sometimes,
that-
like, I
saw
wish
that.
I had those jobs.
Important jobs.
Yeah, because I'm over here just fucking arguing, like, as my
Sticking
job.
semen
Yeah, I can
inside
feel it.
And I'm just
animals.
like, sometimes I'd rather just, just fuck a rhino with my hands, dude.
I kind of feel you with the day job thing. There's like days where I'm just sitting there. I'm like, what the fuck am I doing here?
I know.
Just making somebody else a whole bunch of money.
That
Yeah.
got to me too
One of
much
m-
to where I quit the whole career.
Yeah, you sound like you're having a good time.
I'm
I'm
trying.
proud of you,
Thank you.
because I trained you. And you.
Yeah, a little bit.
So,
I mean, I'm kind of like a wild horse, you know. I do my own thing, but
I'm so happy
I
you
thought you were
hit
say
me.
hung as fuck.
That's next episode.
Oh, yeah, I keep forgetting, dude. I just want to get to that next episode.
I'm so happy about this podcast because I was honestly thinking about doing one, and I was about to hit up Rudy.
Oh yeah, he has one. Insomniacs Daily. That's what it is.
Dude.
I don't know if it's actually daily, but
It's Insomniac City,
Nightly,
right?
dude.
is it Insomniacs Nightly?
No.
Shit. Rudy, if you're listening or watching, I don't remember what your podcast is called. I'm sorry.
Insomniacs bi-weekly.
I think
Insomniacs Quarterly.
Insomniacs whenever I fucking feel like
I
it.
know, Insomniacs depends when I sleep.
Fuck, I haven't seen Rudy in a long time.
I saw him.
Me neither, man.
Me and you saw. The last time I saw him was at Sean's wedding.
Damn. Yeah, I've seen him since then.
But what are we talking about?
He's talking about wanting to do a podcast.
Oh yeah. So what the fuck you feel like you need to be heard about? You were telling me something.
Listen, I have a lot of free time on my hands, and I've discovered Reddit. Okay, and there's a Reddit that's all about conspiracies.
Hell yeah,
We are getting there now.
we're doing it.
All right, so I've long thought 9/11 was an inside deal. That's already, I think, fact. All right, that's already, let's brush that aside.
Hitting the ground running with the conspiracy theories. We're going straight to where you thought we were gonna go.
Well, before you get serious about it, I want to talk about my favorite meme.
Okay.
After Trump got elected,
Yeah.
it's where George Bush was just like, "That's a nice tower," and just zooms into his eyes. Would be a shame if somebody zooms into his eyes, knocked it down. And it's just Trump
Damn.
Tower next to it. It's my favorite.
Basically.
I like the photo of George Bush and it says "Miss me yet."
Oh, dude. There's the one as soon as Trump got elected. It's just like when you break up, or is it when you break up with your ex-girlfriend and she start looking better than your new girlfriend? It's like, damn, I miss George Bush.
Pedogate.
Oh, Pizzagate.
Pizzagate. Pedogate. All this high elite
You know what?
child.
Pizzagate got like really like knocked in like mainstream media and stuff, but there was some threads I read on 4chan that like I was reading it and I'm like, holy shit, the DNC's operating a fucking sex ring out of this pizza joint. Like there's just like a lot of weird shit.
Did you read the
with
emails?
That. Yeah, there was some emails that leaked. WikiLeaks. There was a lot of like emails that leaked from the DNC.
Do you know about this?
No, I don't know dick about this.
Yeah, and they had acquired them, and like there was a big controversy because it kind of revealed that the DNC didn't really want Bernie to be the candidate.
Fucked over Bernie.
So
hard.
they fucked him over, and basically because they wanted Hillary to be the candidate. But amongst these emails, there was like weird phrases and like words that kept getting repeated that people kind of like interpreted to be as code.
Do you remember him?
Yeah, there was one where it would be like
cheese pizza.
Yeah, they're like one cheese. Like they would be talking about stuff, and then like at the end they'd be like, "By the way, one cheese pizza tonight," and then the person would reply back and be like, "Yeah, checkers, by the way." Like
what the fuck did all this stuff mean though?
Exactly. That's what.
Yeah, there was just things that and then they also there would be some jokes about Malak, which is like an ancient owl god.
Yeah.
And there is this resort up in San Francisco called Bohemian Grove, where they have a giant owl statue on the premises. If you go on YouTube, one of the only good things that Alex Jones has done is he like infiltrated this place and was like filming it.
I forgot about Alex
Jones.
Jones.
They have weird rituals there where they like light a big fire under it and they have people in robes like walking around it and shit. And if you look it up, like there's photos of a lot of like high tier politicians who would go to that resort and like congregate. Like there's a photo
high-end.
There's a photo where it's like Hillary Clinton, like Ronald Reagan, like the Bushes, like all like along the table. Which like I don't know what they were doing.
Like
they're all in the same. They're all in the same industry. They're all like high end people. So it's not like crazy that they would be hanging out. But it's just like weird the more you look.
But there's also like mega rich people, like celebrities and famous people that have been involved and linked to this as well.
Yeah.
But the thing that gets me is this code in the emails. It's just talking about regular business stuff. And then they're talking about cheese pizza, certain toppings on it.
Yeah, that's weird too.
Yeah, and apparently like the toppings refer to like if it's a boy or a girl, and if it's a pizza, it's a kid under a certain age. Stuff like that. That's what people are suggesting. It's not been proven, but it's very weird.
And these are like just fucking emails that were leaked out
from
and shit?
DNC. What's his name? Podesta.
Yeah, John Podesta.
John Podesta.
Yeah, because he had like a stake in this pizza joint and
Chicago.
Chicago deep dish, dude.
Yeah, no, I think it's in
Washington.
Washington. Yeah, it's on the East Coast, but then like one of the other owners like is an artist, and you could look up his art, and it's like really fucked up. It has like kids in it.
No, I have to show you this.
This is the part where you guys are gonna be doing most of the fucking talking.
Do you remember the name?
I don't remember
talking about pizzas and toppings.
I have a lot of these. I have a lot of threads,
Leibovitz?
like photos of like 4chan threads saved on this.
Yeah.
Because this was all kind of coming out during the last election.
I don't think Hillary Clinton was the right candidate. Like, as much as I would have liked to have seen, a woman president after the first black president.
Yeah.
She wasn't the right candidate.
I know a lot of people who didn't go out and vote because it wasn't Bernie.
Bruh.
That was the worst thing you could have fucking done.
This is a painting that has been seen in Podesta's.
Why is your screen all brown?
Because it's on dark mode or something.
What the fuck is
and
this?
you keep scrolling.
Right?
It's all child.
It's fucking weird.
Yeah.
Are you talking about sideways?
It's
or
like
up and down?
disturbing.
If you want, you can put it on the camera because I don't really want to go like searching for these images.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Go ahead and.
Here,
Let me show you a good one.
Well, pick a good one. I'll go show it to the camera.
Because this is scary.
So not only is the camera,
like these kids are tied up and they are naked and
it's fucking weird, man.
They look like they're about to be hung.
That is fucking weird, man.
Let me see that shit.
Tony Podesta. Yeah, dude. Look at this shit.
Dude, what the fuck, man?
Okay, so that person does paintings.
You know what this looks like they're in? They look like they're in one of those like slaughterhouses.
Yes,
yeah, like
exactly.
A meat warehouse or
That's
something.
what the whole point of this is.
Yeah.
So they sell those paintings, or I think she's connected to the place at that pizza parlor, right? Often they do things with her involved, and they sell her work. And so that's a little weird. And Podesta's been photographed in his home with his these kind of photos in his house.
Which, I mean, all art is subjective and
I mean, yeah.
But I wouldn't have that hanging up in my place, that fucking image.
No, dude. Like, I feel creepy as fuck
it's
just
fucking
looking at
weird,
it on your phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of bad. And now you got this, I don't know how to pronounce it, but the NXVIXVM thing, the NXVM, that female actress that's got caught running
Stormy Daniels.
Oh, no, I know what you're talking about. The girl, she was on Wilfred, like the American version of Wilfred. The one who, she was helping somebody run like a child ring, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was running like a prostitute ring in Hollywood and LA and stuff, but she's now been linked to, she got charged with prostitution and then child trafficking twice.
What the fuck,
Yeah.
dude? And she was on a TV show?
She was an actress on a really famous show.
Yeah, I'm looking it up right now.
And no one is fucking talking about it on the news. Like, they mentioned her getting done for something, but not what she did. Child trafficking?
Allison Mack.
Allison
from
Mack.
Smallville and Wilfred.
Who is she in Wilfred?
She dates the main character Elijah Wood for like a season. She's the one who claims that she can also hear Wilfred, but she's really just crazy.
Yeah. Okay.
She was running a prostitute ring.
Yeah, Allison Mack. Yeah.
She's getting in like done for it. Like
how did she get caught up?
I don't know how she got caught up. But
like a sting.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's crazy because, like, what the fuck? Like, she's a woman too.
Yeah, and no one's really talking about this. And then I think if you notice how many recent stories have been developing of child rings and prostitution rings getting done these past few months, but it's like astronomical compared to like the last few years.
Yeah.
Like they're going after them. Like they're trying to go after this ring. It's crazy, man. The stuff you don't know about. Huh?
Could literally be like fucking anybody picking up kids and shit.
Have you seen the video of Joe Biden? There's a compilation video of him with kids.
Fucking creepy.
He's
right?
stroking kids and pulling them closer and sniffing them and
Joe
kissing
Biden?
them.
Dude, hold on. Hey, you wanna,
Bruh.
I'll show you this shit right now.
I'm waking you up right now.
Hey, there's,
you are,
there's
dude.
a
Like, I'm
compilation-
sobering the fuck up right now, dude.
Former Vice President Joe Biden, and this shit is all like
The
on camera.
sweetest looking
Really?
guy.
Yeah, dude. Like,
anytime he's around kids, he just gets fucking weird and touchy.
He's linked to this shit we're talking about.
Oh, for real?
Heavy. All these high elite people. Yeah. Hillary, the Pope. Like, no shit, the Pope.
Nah, don't.
I know.
Tell me it's.
I know. My girl had the same reaction.
Please don't tell me it's my mom's favorite Pope.
Oh,
dude.
it's just with women.
Yeah, my girl's mom too.
Because, like, man, I can give a shit.
Joe Biden, loves children or child touching, smelling, and whispering. Here, watch this shit.
What the fuck, dude?
None of these are his kids.
All right, guys.
What the fuck, dude? If I was the parent, I would have been like,
be like, get your fucking hands off.
get the fuck off my kid.
These parents are probably trying to get some power though. Like she's grabbing him.
Yeah, that was weird.
Watch out, that guy following you.
She pulls it closer.
Yo, dude, like that hair stroke is like.
Look, he's kissing her.
Yeah, like grooming him.
I'm gonna fuck you later. Stay for some more photos of me.
Yeah.
You hear that? It's standing pretty close.
You know what, dude? This gives me the complete opposite view of Joe Biden.
Exactly.
That Parks and Rec gave me.
Yeah.
Of Joe Biden.
A lot of those shows will fucking shill for like left politicians, which like I'm leftist on a lot of stuff, but like it can be gross.
Yo, what the fuck with the kid, dude?
Yeah.
Like, back the fuck off, man.
Okay, that's fucking creepy, isn't it?
See, like that's okay. Like, you know, I can handle like the little like
And the
cute
thing
little
is,
play.
he's not afraid to do it in front of all these people, in front of the
Yeah.
camera.
Yeah.
That's
Like
what-
he knows he's on TV.
Yeah. That's how much power the mainstream media just edits all this shit.
Dude, that grab right there that he just gave that little girl. If I was the dad, oh hell, dude, what the fuck are you telling my daughter? Like, he's whispering in this fuck. Nah, dog, I would have fucking.
Yeah, bruh.
I would have started fucking throwing fists,
Throwing
dude.
fists, right? It's like,
Fuck
get the
no,
fuck
dude.
away from my kid.
Even if they were doing that shit to you, Mikey.
Have you heard of QAnon?
QAnon? Yeah.
Are you into it? Do you believe it?
Remind me again.
It's supposedly this. It's an anonymous thing. You know, is it 4chan? You can have these hackers have somehow managed to have an anonymous ID.
Oh yeah, 4chan, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you can have a username, but most people just keep it anonymous.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it's not traceable because he's really high up in presidential circle, and he's been linking. He can't tell people all of these truths, but he's dropping hella breadcrumbs.
Yeah.
On Twitter mostly, well not Twitter, but on 4chan, and leaving pictures, and he's predicting. I wouldn't say predicting. He's telling people stuff that's going to happen, and then a couple of days that happens.
Really?
Yeah, so you would seem it's like intel from a high place.
Do you have like any examples of like stuff he's like
Um,
leaked out?
he knew about the Allison Mack thing. He knew that was coming out.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
He mentioned Alison Mack, and no one's ever like remembered that name from anywhere until it came back in my news, and they were like, Alison Mack, watch her, and then a couple of days later she gets, I don't know if it's indictment or whatever, but
yeah, that's fucking nuts.
yeah, if you Twitter hashtag QANON, you can see all this shit.
I have to look that in. I haven't been on 4chan in a while because I took a break after the election because I was just going on it like all the time.
Oh, she hasn't died out yet?
But what?
4chan hasn't
4chan?
died
No,
out yet?
4chan's still going strong, dude. But yeah, I might have to dive down that rabbit hole. I don't do B anymore. I used to go to B, the random section, but it's just like too fucked up now.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, if you go to 4chan, they have like different. It's like different. Yeah, it's like different subreddits basically. And there was one section called B, which was like you can just post anything you want, and so you would see like a lot of fucked up shit.
Weird one.
Yeah, a lot of weird shit.
Yeah.
I never did any of those fucking things. I was always way too scared. I was like, damn, they're watching my shit, dude.
Oh yeah, well they're watching everything now.
Dude, with the whole fucking cell phone camera thing, like, sometimes like they're listening to that shit.
It's
I'm like,
listening right now.
hey yo,
yeah.
put like 10 grand in my bank account, like some shit. Maybe they'll throw me up.
I've been talking about something, and all of a sudden you start seeing ads for it. Like,
yeah.
That's real.
I think that is hella real because what I've done is
We
sometimes
should test
I'll
it
go
right
on
now.
my phone and I'll clear my cache and cookies and everything, and I'll still see those fucking ads.
Mm-hmm.
Cache and cookies is what catches your, like, if, for example, if you
It
search.
remembers shit. Yeah.
Yeah, so for example, if you're like searching microwaves on Google,
Yeah.
and then you go into Facebook, you'll see ads for
Yeah.
I
microwaves.
remember that. Yeah.
But if I'm talking about microwaves, watch the fucking going. I'm talking about microwaves. I'm talking into my phone. Give it an hour, and you'll see fucking microwave ads going up.
Yeah, WikiLeaks also put out like some documents a few months ago about the fact that the CIA can listen through like smart TVs.
Fuck,
Yeah.
man.
Alexa for sure. All
Yeah.
that stuff.
Oh yeah. Bill Burr has a great bit about this. Like, why are you giving them this information?
So, if I'm understanding correctly, net neutrality is where they can completely review and monitor everything you do on the internet.
Excuse me. Okay. I'm not trying to chew on my microphone. In Portugal, they already kind of have this system, so where you have to pay like almost like a cable subscription.
Oh, I've seen those.
Yeah.
I have
like
seen those.
$5.99 for the ESPN package or something like that.
It's like $5 for Facebook a month,
exactly.
$8 for Snapchat, $25 for the internet
Yeah,
service.
net neutrality basically keeps the internet the way it currently is. Whereas if they abolish that, then internet service providers can start charging you for packages.
Yeah.
Where they could be like, all right, well, this is the price for internet, but if you want that in YouTube, then you have to pay this price. And if you want that in YouTube plus
And they can slow it down
Facebook,
too.
yeah. So that means that if there's like
Yeah.
if there's a website or some content that the said provider doesn't agree with, they can like slow down the traffic for it.
Porn.
Yeah, porn. Yeah, they can totally do
Porn
that.
be like dial-up speed, bro. Remember that?
I do remember dial-up speed because for the longest time, I was the only person at my elementary school with dial-up speed.
You ain't watching videos on dial-up, man.
No.
You're trying to download a picture and it takes freaking 20 seconds.
It was a really harsh listening to X Gonna Give It To You
X.
on AOL.
Don't
On LimeWire.
give it.
Yeah, LimeWire. I couldn't even download Kazaa when I had AOL, like dial-up.
Oh, Kazaa. I love that shit.
I remember Kazaa.
There was Kazaa, and
Kazaa
then
Light.
yeah, and then what was the other one? Napster, when it was the illegal service.
One. Before fucking, who was it, Metallica?
Before, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they sued Napster.
Fucking
There was also
Metallica.
Morpheus. That was another
Yeah.
one.
No, Morpheus
Yeah.
I had BearShare as well. Do you have
Oh,
that?
I heard of
BearShare.
BearShare. Yes, I have. I did hear about BearShare.
When I was in England, a cop came over to our house for some reason, and he told us about
For
BearShare.
some reason.
It just cop was just
Wait.
There was a lot of
That sentence is great. When I was in England, a cop came over to my house for some reason and told us about BearShare.
So you just got this cop that comes up knocking on your door.
It
and
was
he's
an
like,
unrelated
hey, mate.
event.
Was it specifically for BearShare?
No, he was like, I don't remember why. I think it was like some kind of domestic thing.
Okay.
And there was a lot of police involvement in my youth. But he came over, and at the end, he saw... I think me and my brother was on the computer on Napster.
Yeah.
And he tried minimizing real quick, thinking the cop was gonna do something.
He was gonna arrest him for pirating music.
And he looked hella suspicious, and the cop goes, "Hey, you know I should use BearShare." I was like, "Oh."
BearShare was a real shitty version of Kazaa, I think. I remember using it.
It wasn't that good.
No, it was horrible.
It probably gave me hella viruses.
You know what I do remember hearing about, though, is how Soulja Boy got big. I think it was Soulja Boy. He was putting his songs under big rappers' names and uploading them himself.
That's hella funny.
And uploading them himself to Kazaa and Napster
like,
and all that shit.
This isn't fucking 50 Cent. Who is this?
Yeah, exactly.
And then look it
so
up.
people were downloading 50 Cent, Snoop Dogg, and Usher and all that shit.
Smart.
And it was fucking Soulja Boy.
Soulja Boy, tell him.
I don't know how to fucking... some shit.
Superman
that hoe.
Superman.
Hey, that song would not fly nowadays.
Super soak that hoe.
Is
The
it?
motherfucker's only like a year exactly. He's exactly a year younger than me.
Wow.
What have you done with your life?
I'm a fuck.
How many hoes have you super soaked?
None.
There's still time.
I know my youth is over, man.
Oasis had already broken up by the fucking time they were already.
Yeah.
I got nothing on that, but
Yeah, net neutrality.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah, so they just voted to protect it, and it passed the House, but now it has to pass the Senate.
Okay, so this is the thing: is I don't think I fully understand what net neutrality really is.
Uh-huh.
It gives
you explain
power
that to
to
me?
the
Yeah.
AT&T companies and shit.
Oh yeah, that's right. We literally just said it.
Yeah. Net.
I'm a fucking idiot.
No. Net. So net neutrality means that the internet stays the way it is right now.
So it doesn't necessarily mean anything about your privacy on the internet.
Not really. No,
Okay.
it more refers to what the internet service provider can do with the content. Like they
There's
can
probably
slow
some
it down.
fine print in there somewhere.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Or they
But
can charge you
Just
different
fucking
packages for different things.
Pornhub, $95 a month, dude.
Hey, they
I'll
could
pay it,
totally
bro.
do that. They could be like, well, if you want to also view explicit adult websites, that's an extra $5 a month. And there's no action you could take because how many internet service providers are there? 3.
So 3, yeah. You got AT&T.
Time Warner, which changed their name to Spectrum.
Recently.
Yeah,
You
but
got
it's still
Cox Cable.
It's Time Warner. Yeah.
Yeah, AT&T, Spectrum, Cox Cable. Verizon's an internet provider.
Hey, by the way, we love Cox Cable.
Do we? I don't.
I have.
Sorry.
I do love Cox Cable. I do love
You
Cox
can edit
Cable
that.
because AT&T is fucking garbage.
I just
AT&T
hate
is
cable.
garbage.
AT&T is fucking trash, dude.
I hate TV.
And I don't know if it's really the service I have a problem with or their fucking employees, but the dude that came and installed our router, god damn, was he a fucking piece of shit. Not because he
Tell us
wasn't
how
a
you
dick
feel.
or nothing, but maybe I'm just being an asshole and my internet sucks in the area I'm
You got AT&T?
I do have AT&T.
You got fiber optic?
I don't fucking know. There's a black modem in my kitchen.
Bruh.
Google Fiber.
Yeah.
There's a black modem in my kitchen. The dude didn't drill a hole in the wall. He put it through the fucking screen window. The window screen.
Wow.
And I was like, all right, fuck it. This is the life I live now. Fuck you, man.
That's funny.
And then he just dipped. And I was like, all right, well.
I don't think I had a choice when I moved in. It was AT&T or nothing. They got a monopoly in some places.
Yeah.
That's
sad.
true.
Yeah, there's some places that you can't get Cox and you can get Time Warner.
Oh, you
and then
can
vice
always
versa.
get
Yeah, because
Cox.
we couldn't get Cox here because
Come on.
the cables in this building they were too old. They couldn't we couldn't get it through them. So Cox Communications actually sent a guy out and he was on the roof changing shit out.
shit.
And our landlord happened to be here during that and she got fucking pissed and was yelling at the guy and yelling at us. It was
Why?
real. She was like, "What if he fucking falls through the roof or breaks something?"
And he's paying for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, so what do you guys have?
We got Cox
You
Communications.
got Cox.
Yeah.
Hey. That's all I gotta say. I was gonna say something fucked up, but if your landlord listens,
My
I love you.
landlord is definitely not listening to this. My
hey,
landlord
fuck your landlord,
Fuck
dude.
you, landlord. Lower the rent.
For real.
What are you paying in rent?
Huh?
What are you paying in rent?
1840.
Fuck, dude!
But
I thought I was paying a
It's
lot.
2 bedroom though, right?
It's between two people.
I thought I was paying a lot for 2 bedrooms.
Yeah, and our rent's going down.
Oh, really?
For probably $100 this year.
That's
yeah.
good.
Yeah,
It's good. I mean, considering like how nice your fucking place is, dude.
it's a cool place.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, it's fucking beautiful. Like, it's nice. It looks
thanks,
not
man.
fucking run down and shit. I would not mind paying that much to fucking be here, honestly.
It's a good area. I'm over in Normal Heights. I'm close to Kensington.
And you're really central.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. I'm right by the 15, which for me, like, I'm in construction, so I work in like different parts of the county. Perfect, because I'm literally like a minute drive to the freeway, and then also it's cool for like the dating scene, because if you like bring somebody over, you're like, hey, North Park is like a 5-minute lift from here, or we could just walk to Normal Heights or Kensington. So like,
Y'all want to go to Lips?
yeah. I've been to Lips. It's really expensive, but it's cool. It's a
Is
good
it?
time.
I've heard
yeah.
they have a shitty buffet.
Yeah, that's not
Who's
why you
eating
go
at Lips
there.
Buffet?
Hey, dude, look,
You go there to get drunk and watch the fucking show.
for
Like,
real, because
yeah.
what I've been told is that you go to drag queen shows and you go to fucking titty bars for the buffet, the breakfast buffet.
You go for the steak at Titty Bars.
I've never been to either.
I've been once.
Never been to a strip club?
I've never been to a strip club.
Have you been at TJ?
Look, I've never been to a strip club.
Bruh. Me, you, and Pia going to TJ. You're welcome to come
Dude.
too.
As soon as you said Prabat, Daniel Acevedo checked out.
No, maybe. I haven't been to
I know.
TJ in a while.
It'd be funny to see him get beat up down there. Shout out Prabhat.
P money.
P buddy.
Oh, dude, that's the fucking plug on that one.
Hey, as soon as he gets drunk, I'm gonna like separate. It's like
Just take his hat, put it up in
I
a
know
tree.
her. Mexican tree.
But net neutrality, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so net neutrality.
Yeah, I thought what it was, aside from what you guys described, which I had an idea of, I thought it was also going to be a lot of like, we're just gonna fucking see every page you go on. We're gonna see everything you
Oh,
do.
no, they can already do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've been able to do that for like years. I mean, as far as we're aware of. But
And what are they doing? Like, are they just like?
they're just collecting data. The NSA, they have a facility where they just collect
Fucking
bulk amounts of
massive
data,
place, bro.
and then if something happens with you, then they can go back through your stuff. So they're not. They might not be actively monitoring like every single phone call, every single bank statement, or whatever, but they do
Okay.
have access to it.
Because sometimes I'm watching movies on my phone.
Yeah.
Like I'm watching Big Hero 6. I'm watching fucking Fox and the Hound.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Fox in there.
dude, I love Fox and the Hound, dude.
Yeah, it's great. It's a
he
great
gets a
movie.
text
The
from
old lady-
NSA. It's like fast forward this bit.
Yeah. The
And it
old
says like,
lady-
"Hey, can you turn it up?"
For real. The old lady, subtitles please. The old lady reminds me of my grandma, and my grandma's like someone I was really fucking close to. So when you see her like fucking take the fox out in the middle of the road and ditch his ass there, it's like, damn, my grandma's cold as fuck, dude. Just fucking being a jerk.
Cold as ice, Grandma.
Cold as natty ice. Cold as the Rockies.
What do you rate Coco out of 10?
Coco out of 10?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, Coco's fucking
Like a 12,
great,
right?
Dude. Coco
It's
was
fucking amazing.
Yeah, Coco was fantastic. Did you watch it?
No.
You look like the little boy from Coco, dude.
He does, huh?
The last
little
Pixar
guitar.
movie I saw was what was the last Pixar movie? Wall-E, maybe.
Wally was okay.
I didn't see Inside Out. I didn't see Good Dinosaur. I didn't see Brave. Like I haven't seen.
Good
any of
Dinosaur
those.
was trash. Brave was
Brave's
alright. Inside Out was cool. I mean, definitely for like a kid going through a tantrum phase.
Yeah.
You know. What other Pixar movies have come out? I don't even.
I think that might be it.
I only fucks with Toy Story.
Dude, Toy Story 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In
They're
that
making
order.
the fourth one. I don't
Fuck
know if that's
it.
I don't know how I
necessary.
feel about it. Have you guys seen the videos and pictures and shit of the Toy Story Land for California Adventure?
No.
Dude, so the roller coaster,
Yeah.
the seats that you sit in, they're gonna turn into a fucking slinky dog, dude.
Dude. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
dude.
tight.
So the
I
whole
am
thing,
sold.
so the loop on the roller coaster, it used to be Mickey's face. It's now gonna be the ball in the Pixar movies.
Ball.
The
That's great.
little red
yeah.
star. Like it's gonna be like a Pixar fucking themed like
That's
whole.
tight.
They're just changing the
About
hope here,
fucking
right?
time,
Yeah, that's
man.
cool. Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Yeah, and it's totally tight.
I just went to California Adventure back in November for Game Days, the Mega 64 event, and it was just this. They're an internet group, and they have like a yearly meetup at Disneyland, but they did California Adventure this year. And I don't really go to California Adventure, but there's a lot of fun shit there.
There's
yeah.
a lot of
is,
fun
man.
shit for
It's
an adult to do
underrated.
there. Yeah, like they got the beer garden there,
the alcohol is a big thing.
Dude,
Yeah.
the alcohol's. But here's the thing, though, is that when I was going with Jimmy a lot to Disneyland,
I just farted, by the way. Sorry, guys.
that's cool, man.
Okay.
I thought it was a dog, honestly. But when I was going to Disneyland with Jimmy a lot, me and Jimmy had passes, and I was literally telling him this the other day or sometime this week. I don't remember ever going to Disneyland with him and not coming home fucked up out of my mind. Like, we were getting fucking destroyed, trashed, and we were going to ESPN Zone.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And they got the 32 ounce for $6.
Yeah, it's a good deal.
They got 32 ounce for $6. Pound 2 or 3 of those.
It's a bit of a walk, but it's worth it.
Oh fuck, hella worth it. So you pound 2 or 3 of those, go back into the park and just sip on a fucking $9 16 ounce, just because like you want to have a drink in your hand. You don't want to start sobering
Happiest
up.
place on
Right,
earth.
right. You got to keep it going.
You gotta keep that shit going.
Yeah.
And fucking, I don't remember ever being sober there with Jimmy. Like that's
Yeah.
all I got to say about that.
Yeah, no. Every time I go to Disneyland, I definitely get drunk.
I
Yeah,
am over Disneyland as of like 4 or 5 years
Because
ago.
you've never been
That's fair.
fucked up there.
I
dude.
have.
No, you haven't, man. You've probably gotten like buzzed and shit. But if like this is what I tell everybody. I was like everybody that says, "Oh
How do you
fuck
keep
Disneyland."
it going?
How
You
do
take
fuck
edibles.
them? You just keep drinking.
Yeah, I've
dude.
done edibles.
Yeah, last time I went, I did edibles there. And it was
I've done
like,
edibles
it was,
a couple times at
dude,
Disneyland.
it was a great time.
It is a lot more fun
Yeah.
than edibles, that's for sure.
There was did you ever meet Sean McConkey?
Shout out McConks.
Shout out
Asian
SM McConkey. Yeah, Asian dude.
Yeah, I worked with him for a little bit. Yeah.
So he was proposing to his girlfriend then in front of the castle, and he goes, "I need you to come take pictures," and she didn't know shit. And I was like, all right, cool, I got it. But I got to the park an hour before, and I had taken an edible. As soon as I got there, I ate
Dead.
a quarter of a fucking brownie, and an hour it goes by, and I was like, man, this brownie was a dud, dude. I didn't feel shit.
Every fucking edible
then
story goes this way.
And then I fucking answer his phone. He's like, come to the castle. We're like, just take the pictures. I'm gonna do it. I was like, all right, cool. Hang up the phone. Dude, I was like,
He goes to Space Mountain.
Dude, I know, dude. It was fucked up. And then I remember going up to him, and I had my sunglasses on, and I just could not function for the fucking life of me, dude. And he goes, if you fucking ruin this, dude, I'm never gonna fucking talk to you again. I'm gonna fucking hate you for the rest of my life. And I was
What a
like,
bitch.
I remember like stewing in my head, being like, I can't let Sean McConkey hate me for the rest of my life.
He's like shaking.
He's gonna fucking kill me. He knows Krav Maga, dude. Like he's gonna kill me.
Does he really?
I think he does. Something.
Yeah, they teach that out here in North Park.
He goes somewhere. I don't remember where he did.
We-
He did a competition in Las Vegas for Krav Maga. Actually,
shit.
I think something like that.
That's fucking badass.
Uh,
Alex Rios does. He knows Krav Maga.
I remember we were supposed to play a show, and he just dipped out at 8:00, saying, "I got a Krav Maga final in the morning."
Yeah, he was also not tuned.
You guys have said that word 5 times. I still don't know what it is.
Krav
Alex
Maga.
Rios?
What word?
Crowd McGraw.
Krav Maga. It's a type of fighting style.
Is it?
We were talking about Israel a little earlier. The Israeli army, the Israeli Defense Force (IDF), they all know Krav Maga. That's what they teach them.
I think I know what you're talking about.
It's like a different form of martial
Why
arts.
is
right?
he learning
Martial
that?
arts, right?
Yeah.
Why is he learning that over like something useful?
Hey, dude, it's
I
a
don't
1
know.
credit class, baby. Get it to 13, baby.
Oh, is that school?
Huh?
Is that school?
They teach us at Western College.
Do they? I took judo at Southwestern.
I signed up for
Judo.
judo class and dropped out.
I did a year and a half of judo, dude.
Oh, watch
Why?
out!
Yeah.
Just fucking cuz.
Huh?
Just cuz.
Yeah,
they
because me and
teach
my
the
friends
chop-
at the time, one of our friends was like, "Hey, I'm going to do judo," and then like 3 other people signed up for it. I was like, "Yeah, fuck it, I'll do it." And then we all did it for like 3 semesters.
I don't.
At one point, like my friend Hector, shout out, he had a mat like in his backyard, and we'd show up with our gis on the weekends and fucking like just practice. It was fucking cool, dude.
And then y'all just get fucking ringworm.
Hey, you know what? It's a small price to pay for being able
It's
to
just
throw
someone
somebody.
got ringworm here.
Yeah.
It was like the best time of his life for like 3 weeks.
That's where you get ringworm.
Is it?
Yeah, like in your
You can get fucking ringworm anywhere.
anywhere. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that the one that goes under the skin?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a circle, and it's like raw meat.
It looks like scabies almost.
I've never seen that. That's kind of weird.
It's not weird.
It might
it's
have to do with like
dirty.
the humidity here.
It's the sweat. It's
Yeah.
the sweat on the sweat and the bacteria on the mat. Wow. We're talking about Krav Maga. Oh yeah, so I took that edible. He calls me an hour later. He's like, I'm gonna go propose, and then fucking he's like, I go up to him, and he's like, oh, I'm doing this thing with City Hall. They're going to take pictures and shit, but I need you to take pictures on my phone, too. And I was like, all right, I got it. And then he looks at me, he goes, you're fucked up off your ass, aren't you? And I was like, yeah, I can't wait to sit the fuck down, dude. I'm so fucked up. So the whole thing happens where I'm like taking the picture, and he tells me, he goes, just say on 2, just count 1, 2, 3, and on 2 I'm gonna get down on one knee and just start taking pictures. I was like, all right. So I'm looking, and his phone is blank, like it's locked, and I'm like, 1, 2, and then I stop at 2, and he goes, fucking 3, man. And I was like, Sean, your phone's locked. Like, I need help, dude. And he comes up to me and he goes, don't fuck this up, dude, please. And I was like, I got it, dude. I got it. What's your password? And he opens it for me. And then the second time I'm like, 1, 2. And instead of clicking the camera, I locked the phone.
No, you dumbass.
And then he knew I fucked it up. So I was like, I need your help, dude. And he was like, I'm over this shit.
Oh, shit.
I'm going to get a stranger to do this. I was like, no, I got it, dude. So finally it happens. 1, 2, 3. And then I'm like, not even focused on what's happening, but I'm just like, if he does not get these pictures, I'm just pressing the fucking camera button.
Like 20 of them.
Yeah. And no, I got about 230 of them, dude.
Dead.
And I didn't realize I was just like senselessly just pressing the camera button.
Yeah, you got to get in focus.
So that's the beginning of my fucked up Disneyland trip, and it got to the point where like this trip lasted about 8 hours. That's how like sensitive I was to that shit. Like, and there was a point where we were in line for.
It last a while.
Oh, dude, it was fucking insane. And there was a point where I was in line for Splash Mountain, and the person I was with was just like, "Are you okay?" And then I look around, and I'm like, you know that feeling where you can feel yourself walking around, but you feel like you don't have legs? I need to sit the fuck down. It was fucked up. It was fucked up, and I don't plan on ever doing it again if I have to drive back home.
Daniel Dozen is on iTunes and SoundCloud. What do you want to rep? What's your social media tag?
I'm on Instagram at chemical_kid, and on Twitter, same username.
What's my Twitter?
That's my Twitter.
I don't know if I got 3 eyes in it or 1.
Here, go ahead and.
I would rather you guys follow my Twitter because I post really good stuff and I need more followers.
I'll start following you on Twitter.
Thank you.
Here's your Twitter.
Oh, it's just at Mikey with 3 eyes. MIIIKEY.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna look that up
Been there a minute, man. I got a lot of tweets, a lot of gold, just sitting there.
You know what's one of my favorite usernames is Johnny's. Johnny Zavala, shout out at Waka Flocka.
Yeah.
Oh, boom, found you.
Shout out.
You said you don't have a lot of followers. You got 227. That's good.
Is it?
It's more than me.
226. Did you just follow him? 227, baby.
Oh,
yeah.
Ooh. We rising up there.
I got 198.
When I proposed to my girl, it was under the Eiffel Tower. This is a long story, but I asked a stranger under the tower to take a photo, just like your story. And I was in Paris, so obviously I didn't know French. So I just I put it on video mode, because I figured I'd get a caption from it later, whatever, screenshot. And I was like, just hold this. And I give it to the lady, and she's filming me, and she like recognizes it. I go up to Priscilla, do my thing, go down on one knee, and then as soon as I'm doing it, the lady comes up to me. She's like, "Oh, there's no light. There's no light." I'm like, "Bitch, shut up. Get away from me. I'm proposing right now."
Yeah.
Like, just shut up. So in the video that we got, she walks up and does this. No light, no light.
And then just fucking audio of you, bitch, get the fuck away from me.
It was some like gypsy lady too. Like if I should have
you're
planned
lucky
it
she didn't
out.
run away with
I
your phone,
know.
dude.
Never trust a gypsy.
Never trust a gypsy. But
So,
it's memorable.
And what's your Instagram? Your fucking unrelated ass story.
At Mikey90.
Wait, you're not wearing a ring though.
No, that's my engagement watch.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
She bought me. Well, I bought her the nice ring, right?
Yeah.
And then I was like, you know what? Fuck it. It's 21st century. You're a feminist.
Yeah.
You want equal rights. I want equal rights. Get me a ring. and she got me an Apple Watch.
Yeah, show it off to the camera. Yeah,
It's
that's a good looking watch.
It's clean. It's my favorite thing. It's changed my life.
Dude.
It ain't cheap.
Hey,
And I
dude.
appreciate
Hashtag
the
death
love.
row, baby.
My
Oh,
ring
that's
is a
relationship
lot
goals.
more.
Ooh. I don't.
Relationship goals is her coming to the World Cup with me too. That's pretty tight. She's
Oh, that's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Aw. You can follow me on Instagram at Danny Warbucks, on Twitter at Daniel Doesn't. Again, we're on iTunes and SoundCloud. Go ahead and rate, review, subscribe, make comments, all that good stuff. Thank you for coming on. Thanks.
Hey.